What's going on? This is AWill the Great, and today we're going to break down some of my favorite songs and lyrics from my new album, Sweatpants in the Summertime. One of the first songs that I wrote on this album, which coincidentally ended up on early in the track list, is called Crazy, and it is featuring Bon Alexander. Why you acting crazy? Yeah, why you acting crazy? And it's pretty much about just what it sounds like. People who are in relationships with quote-unquote crazy women. Everyone's crazy level is different. I think a little bit of crazy in every relationship helps keep the spark alive. But you know, there's a threshold that you don't want to cross, and I think once you cross that threshold, then your crazy is just looked at as, you know, then you get this song. So that's pretty much where that came from. I can't speak for Bon's verse. You'd have to ask him about that. You ever met that person who was like, it was too good to be true? Someone who you thought was out of your league, or something you probably just could never imagine ever happening in a 1 in a million chance? Well, if you do relate to that, then you get the song Mirage. So one of the things I wanted to do with this album that I've never done before was structure the track list sort of like a specific time of day. So I wanted to make the earlier songs on the album very upbeat, very bright, very exciting. And so Mirage is also one of those songs that's kind of like, you know, it's a head nodder, it's a foot tapper. And it just keeps the energy high after the songs like Midas Touch and Crazy. It just keeps that energy going until you hit that middle part of the album. So it's a very good transition song as well. All right, moving right along here. Let's see, Don't Play. This was another song that was drafted pretty early in the process. This song is very self-explanatory. Don't play with me. I'm not playing with you. This is not a game. One of my personal favorites is Like the Way, and Like the Way was written pretty late. This entire song follows one particular meaning, and that is, life can be bad, things cannot be the best around you, but at some point you find a reason to keep things going, keep things positive, and you keep finding a motivation to want to continue your drive towards a greater goal. So that's what Like the Way pretty much summarizes. And in the second verse, the second half of that verse is about the grass being greener on the other side, ignorance being bliss, but also about the complications that you have with a lot of older and younger crowds when it comes to music, sports, whatever it may be. So Missing Out is about trying to juggle a busy life, trying to juggle a busy life with work, relationships, your personal time, hobbies, whatever it is you may be doing, and just having to neglect something for another. So this is spoken from the point of view of myself, I guess you could say. Thank you for joining me, for annotating some of my favorite songs on the Sweatpants in the Summertime album. Look for it on all streaming services. That's AWill the Great. It's Sweatpants in the Summertime. All right, that's good.